Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to another stream. Yeah, so today is going to be a little bit different from what I have been doing. First off, let me just go ahead and head to the tower and then just... Yeah. I'm just going to leave myself in the cellar for now in GD, but we've got some exciting business to dive right on into. I'm hoping this worked on the OBS end. Oh, no. Nope, not that. Yeah, I had on the wrong scene. But anyway, here we are. Today, I'm going to make a disclaimer in the chat right now. And then just pin that message. All right. There we go. Manually on. All right. There we go. So I just got that message pinned and out of the way. Yeah, so obviously this is a very subjective, obviously because the tier list, this is going to be very subjective. This is all just my opinion. So yeah, as you can see here, Geometry Dash, NCS, and Space Gauntlet levels tier list maker. Tier list made by me. So if you want to go check out the tier list, here is indeed the list to make it yourself. So that's going to be cool. Before we get started though, I forgot to grab water. So I will be right back. And already, I know. I probably shouldn't have been in the cellar. What was I thinking? Instead, I'm just going to leave it on Cube Tapper. And yeah, I will be right back and get Alright, I'm back. I'm just gonna let the level play out. But yeah, so for those watching live, or if you're watching the VOD afterwards, yeah, we're gonna be going ahead and doing this tier list. And like I said before, this is very subjective. This is all just my opinion, so if you agree with me, cool. If you disagree, well then it's okay. Let's just not be toxic about it, and yeah, I'm open to discussion about some of these things. Anyway, so now we can go back to the tower secret and to the cellar in the tower here, and just leave it there because that's where we're gonna essentially start the next segment of the stream. So yeah, I'm just gonna, I know I'm going back all the time, but I'm just gonna fix something in my settings on my OBS real quick. So, and this is just related to my no, it's audio stuff. Oh. Yeah, I never bound this. Okay. Yeah, hopefully if I just do... Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, I essentially have a few keybinds set for some scenes now. So that should be good. So, yeah. Anyway, let's just get started. So, here we are with the tier list. We have 5 categories here, as we can see. Kept it relatively nice and simple on that note. But anyway, so we have all the levels here from across both the NCS Gauntlet contest along with the Space Gauntlet contest. I did this because those are the 2 Gauntlet contests that were hosted in 2.2, even though the World Galaxy Universe Discord and Split Gauntlets came out from the respective World Gauntlet contests and Discord Gauntlet contests. Those gauntlets came out at the very start of 2.2, but I'm not counting them because those contests were hosted in 2.1. We're just focusing on the 2.2 contest gauntlet levels today. So we got... Oh my god, why is there... Let me just fix that. There we go. So we have 5 categories. At the top here, we have Peak. This is where the best levels are going to go. We got Good Gauntlet level, which is the tier below that. I think it's good, but not quite the best out there. Then we got our middle category here, Okay, I guess. Which, more or less the levels that I'm like rather neutral or think are just okay. Really. And then we got Not Gauntlet Worthy. This like, like, yeah. By the way, most of these levels are really good, so we're just judging like... So in quite a few ways, we are going to make some harsh cuts, and I want to try and even out the list a little bit, but we'll see how it all goes. We got, yeah, so Not Gauntlet Worthy. So that is the category below. Okay, I guess, and the one above our final category here, the absolute bottom of everything, Stinker. So, yeah, this is going to be fun. And yeah, I feel like some opinions, you guys are going to agree with me on some ends, but then there are also others that you're probably more or less, you're not gonna like him. And that's all I'll say. So with all that said, yeah, I know we have like we're like, there's like no music. So I'm gonna try and, yeah, I'm just gonna play the NCSX Geometry Dash album. I'm gonna keep the sound like really low. And we're just gonna, it'll just rotate through. I'm hoping this is all good on streams, and let me just listen just to make sure we're all good. Okay. Let me check. Oh, you can. Oh, I just realized you can't hear it. Shoot. Let me fix that real quick. All right. Yeah. Sources. Add. And I capture. Hold on. Let me. Okay, there we go. All right, hoping this works now. We'll see. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, you can hear it. Let's go. But I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Or just, yeah, I could do it. I could do it from here. And now let me test this. Yeah, let me just see how this all goes. Yeah, let's see. Are we all good to go? All right. I think we are. I think we are. So, all right, finally. Ready to go. With the tier list. Woo! Let's go. Yeah, so once again, for those that are watching or are watching the VOD afterwards, like I said, so we got all the, like I said before, we have all the levels from both the NCS Gauntlet contest and the Space Gauntlet contest. We have our 5 categories here. Peak, good Gauntlet level, okay, I guess, not Gauntlet worthy, and Stinker. So, yeah, and just because I put one in like not Gauntlet worthy or Stinker, they might not necessarily be bad levels, but in comparison to everything else on the list, they're just not as good. So, yeah, and like I said, it's in the chat, but this is all very opinion-based, so, yeah. Let's just get right on into it. Now, starting off here, we have the Diablo, which, funny enough, this is actually in the Haunted Gauntlet. This came 20th. Yeah, and I have it sorted 20 through 1. So we're ranking the NCS Gauntlet contest levels first. Then we're going to rank the Space Gauntlet contest levels. And they're each sorted 20 through 1. So 20th place on the bottom, first place at the top for each one. And then, yeah. So anyway, the Diablo, this is in the Haunted Gauntlet now. But yeah, we are starting off with a not Gauntlet worthy here. Yeah, I think the Diablo, it's fine for the most part, but in hindsight, it really just comes down to the fact that I think that the... Yeah. It's just that I think that it feels very underwhelming for what could be super... For what could be like a really hype level, it just feels super underwhelming. Doesn't help that there's some really goofy sound effects in the level. I know you can obviously turn them off, but for those that do play with them, they just feel super out of place. And I feel like, I mean, you're very limited with NCS song, with being able to only use NCS songs, but I feel like there probably are some more energetic NCS songs out there that are like more like hype ones. Like ones I feel like would have worked better for something like this. Plus also some of the designs aren't the most polished, and there's like one thing about that isn't the best. But yeah, just my opinion. I don't think it's necessarily the best whatsoever. Now moving on, we have the whale, which funny enough, this was made for Wabu's Stereo Madness contest, as well as the NCS Gauntlet contest, so it was a double entry. Now, I honestly forget. My voice is probably going to be gone at the end of this, but I forget, because I don't feel as strong about this as I do like the Diablo. I remember it is very cool, but there's like gameplay elements and like other stuff that just don't really feel out of play. For me, I think it's like low okay, I guess, to like top not Gauntlet worthy. Yeah, I think it's better than the Diablo at least. That's for sure. I'll put it bottom of okay, I guess, for now. But I think that will probably change. Anyway, hey Seek, what's up? Bussin deserves another tier below Stinker. Honestly, we'll get to Bussin in a bit, but that is I know a lot of people... Bussin's very love or hate, so there's that. Okay, anyway. Now, moving on to Electric Algal Bloom. Now, this one I did post a video for, and this one I'm actually putting in good Gauntlet level. I think while the deco isn't as good on this one as some of the other levels, this is by IMAX and Liltad, by the way, but yeah. I think that with Electric Algal Bloom, it is hard carried by the gameplay. I think it's got a lot of like really cool gimmicks and all. It is pretty tough, I will say that, but yeah, I just think this level is really hard carried by its gameplay. So, there's that. Yeah, wasn't it? Yeah, I get that. Right, anyway. So now, next up, we have Wonder Bop. And needless to say, this level I didn't really know that much about prior to the contest, nor do I really care much about the level. I don't really feel much of this level. It's a level that exists, and I know Mr. Cooltricks has been around for quite a while. I know he's a great creator, and he also makes his own music, which is really cool to see. But I think in comparison to a lot of the levels we're going to see on here, this doesn't quite slap as hard for me. It's one of the more underrated levels as well, but so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, I'm going to put it below the Whale for now. I'm not quite putting it in not Gauntlet worthy for now, but that might change. Granted, most of my levels are going to be around here, like good Gauntlet level to okay, I guess, territory. So there's that. And now we got Dioma by Subwoofer here. Now with Dioma, this is very different from a lot of Subwoofer's normal levels. Now, I'm typically not the biggest fan of Subwoofer's style, but this is obviously very different from a lot of his usual stuff. So, yeah, but I think Dioma, I put it in between The Whale and Wonderbop, personally. Yeah. So it's out there. That's all I'll say. That shape, oh god, well, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that right now with the Towernator, because yeah, Towernator's going in good Gauntlet level. Design, it goes above Electric Algal Bloom, but gameplay goes a little bit below. So it's hard to say, but yeah. Towernator's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah. Right. Anyway. Yeah, where do I want to put... Do I think it's above or below Electric Algal Bloom? That's a really good question. Because I have more fun playing Electric Algal Bloom, but like with Towernator, it's like... Towernator clears on design. So... Yeah, where should I put it? So yeah. We'll leave it like this for now, and like I said, I can change stuff up at any time, so it's all good. Now moving on, we have Own Display. Now, I'll be honest, like, this one was one of the ones that was pretty hyped up and a lot of people felt like should have gotten in. Granted, this is the second lowest placing legendary video level from the contest. The lowest one obviously was Summer Gallery, which didn't quite get in. Yeah, you want to do a mechanic type level, but I don't have a song. Yeah, I totally get you on that one. Not having a song to make a level out of is kind of rough sometimes. But anyway. Own Display, looking back, like, it doesn't do much original. It looks really good, and I do give it that. But I also think the gameplay is, like, very rough in some areas. So, yeah, I think for the gameplay alone, I'm going to put it in not Gauntlet worthy. But I'm putting it above the Diablo because I think I like the designs more, and I think it's more of a me kind of level. Diablo's just very underwhelming. So there's that. Now moving on, we got Exotic Soul, which, oh boy, Exotic Soul. This level is actually really cool. It's got a lot of, like, the design is probably like a big standout. I know that, yeah, with Uria, I know they created this level. I know that she made, like, Back to the Bazaar, which, that level, it was like, I was having a rough time playing that level at first, but then it just got a lot better once I started getting it down. And so this is a follow-up from that, except with an NCS on. I think looking back, I think the song choice is probably the worst part about this level. But I mean, granted, NCS song, and for an NCS Gauntlet contest, you were only allowed to use NCS songs, so rather limited on that aspect. But I just think even so, you could have chosen a better song to go with the kind of level that this does, especially in the form of like the art style. But it does look pretty cool, and I think it's pretty cool for the most part. I'm gonna put it at the bottom of good Gauntlet level. Like I said, opinions can very well change. So there's that. Now for another level that didn't make the top 20, that didn't make the top 10 and in the actual NCS gauntlets, but got chosen by RobTop for another gauntlet. Yeah. Uprising. Now this level, it's very cool in terms of like the fact that it's a little bit more like older, obviously older creator and like a little bit more older style. So yeah, a little bit more old school. So that's pretty cool. I know a lot of people have complained about the ending of the level though. And I totally get how the ending doesn't quite, like, feels a little bit out of place in comparison to the rest of the level. Yeah, because I've beaten this level several times with all 3 coins. Man, like, the 3rd coin, just that straight fly, it's like pretty rough on that end. But the rest of the level's really cool, and it's got a really good song. You have the song? Yeah. The song is definitely one of the best parts about it. Now, granted, I've beaten this multiple times, so there is that. Now, where do I want to place this? Because, ooh, you found a song? Nice. Alright, well, anyway. So this, because I think in hindsight, it's better in all of these, but I think it's also, I remember this level a little more than Exotic Soul is the thing. But do I necessarily think it's on the same level as these? This probably may go down, but I'm going to put it at the bottom of good Gauntlet level. So, there's that. Alright. Now, Metamorphosis. Here we go. Now, if you've seen my... Now, I did upload a video on this level. If you've seen my video on this level, or if you saw my 1 attempt challenge for all the legendary and mythic rated levels from by the time like that video was out, you'll probably know where it's going. But if you don't know where it's going, take a guess. Where do you think I'm gonna put Metamorphosis? Because I have a very strong opinion on this level. Right. Well, if you're probably watching this right now, or yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it because, like, here's the thing: most people would just put this in peak for the most part, Like, most people would just put this here at the top of peak. But for me, this is probably the biggest hot take you're going to see on this list. Yup. I have put Metamorphosis in Stinker. I've done it. Yeah. Needless to say, while I think the deco is cool, my god, the gameplay sucks! This level is terrible to play. This level has the worst gameplay out of all the levels on this list, period. And on top of that, it is super poorly optimized. The optimization is so bad. Like, this level has so many flaws that just make it, it's just so boring to play, especially from Zero. And on top of that, it's like, if it's not boring, it's just annoying. And that is that. Like, I'm not really going to say much else, but yeah. My god. Right. Now with that out of the way, we're moving on to the Incinerator. Now, the Incinerator, I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm just going to put this at the top of Good Gauntlet level so far. And yeah, we're just going to leave it at that. Yeah, I think this level's very solid. I think it's got really cool... It's got cool designs. Obviously, it's very inspired by Zender game in the way. So, yeah, there's that. The thing that kind of knocks it down a little bit is the coin. I found to be a bit awkward, but that's really it. It's really easy for a demon, so yeah, I beat it a bunch, and yeah. That's really all you need to know. Now, moving on, we have Neo Zenith. And Neo Zenith, this level, it's very well gonna depend on some stuff. I know that you could put it here, you could put it here. Like, this level could really go anywhere because it's rather unique in just mainly that one part, and that's really it. I think this level looks really cool, and in terms of sound effect usage, like, this level doesn't use it that bad whatsoever. And I find this level okay to play. I don't think it's that bad once you learn it. It's also really easy for a medium demon, my god. But yeah, I'm gonna put this... I'll put it above Electric Algal Bloom, and then I'll move Uprising to down to okay, I guess. That's what I'll do. And I can move more stuff around as well. Now, Kleblintar by Debehan. This level does look pretty cool. This was obviously the first level. This was obviously the level that made me first hear of Debehan. I had never heard of Debehan prior to this contest. Now, needless to say, while I do think this level does look pretty cool, this level is very much so... I'm not really the biggest fan of the gameplay on this level. I think that the drop parts are just like, I think the level is just super unbalanced in difficulty. The drop parts are a lot like the drop parts. They're a lot harder, and this level has like a lot of just, let's say, like bad transitions. That's all I'm. It's not that bad after you practice it, but yeah. I do feel more strongly about this in comparison to like some of these. I'm gonna put this at the bottom of okay, I guess. Or no, that'd be a disservice, especially considering the fact that, yeah, I'm putting it above. I'm putting it above these simply because, yeah, the whale isn't just because, yeah, just because, yeah. Now, oh boy, this is what you were talking about earlier, Seek. Here we go, bussin' time. This level, very much so, love or hate. Oh boy. Obviously, it is the level of all time. So, there's that. But, yeah. I feel like outside of the fact that it's a meme level, it does look pretty cool, and it actually plays a lot better than you'd probably think it would. But obviously, like all the visuals and all, they're not going to appeal to everyone. And there's that. I think, so what I'm going to do, I am going to put this at the top of okay, I guess. Literally, when you think of busing, you think, okay, I guess. Basically, like, because there's a lot going on. And also, I'm like, because, like, it's one of those levels that it's like, you can easily laugh at, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it. Now, anyway, now time for Slasher. Now, with Slasher, this one is more personal experience based where I'm gonna put this, but yeah, I'm putting this at the top of good Gauntlet level. I think the gameplay is really good, and while it may not look as good as some SMR levels on this list, it's really easy for a demon, but I think the gameplay is just really solid all around, and yeah, definitely one of the most replayed levels for me. Plus, also that ending gives a bunch of bonus points on that front. Now, here we go. Now we're getting into a lot of good stuff here. We're getting into the good stuff. Starting with I See Stars. Oh boy. Now with I See Stars, I think this level is really good. This level is really good, and I can't really deny that one whatsoever. Had a bit of a rough experience being it for the first time, though. Is the thing. But yeah, love the song, and like everything else, really good. I know this level was supposed to be extended with like the Serpunge bit, but then that never happened, and then Serpunge just wound up remaking some of the other parts and then releasing his parts like a bonus level. But we're gonna take into consideration everything that is there in the level. And yeah, the level is super long. So I think it's tempting to put it in peak, but I think for how my first completion of the level went, I'm gonna put it at the top of good Gauntlet level. And it's probably not gonna move, but we'll see how it goes, because this is right on the border for me. This is like right on the border. But then, anyway, we're not going to say much else. Wanna Cry, we already know where it's going. This is going in peak. This is the first peak pick of this list. And, oh boy. Yeah, I don't really need to talk much about it. I just think this all was really cool. It genuinely blew me away when I first saw it. Like, I was just blown away when I first saw this level. So I have quite more of a personal attachment than you may think. Plus also, like, I know how you play that first part very well. So, yeah, I'm just gonna real quick stop the music, head back to GD, and then just go ahead and play it real quick. Just gonna go ahead and play that first part. There we go. Yeah, I'm not using my stereo device right now because for the second part of the stream we are playing platformer mode. So I moved my mic like to a different position as such, and my stereo device is not quite in a position where I usually play with it. So I just used up arrow there. Let's see how far I can get. Let's see how much farther I can get while we're at it. I'm just going to finish off this attempt. I'm like, I already started an attempt, I might as well finish it and just see how far I can get. But I'm on up arrow right now, which I don't play with up arrow anymore. I use this arrow device, so I'm at a bit of a disadvantage. And yeah, I totally get what you think about that Seek. I totally get why you'd feel that way. Yeah, we love that. We love to see that. Oh my god, screen. Oh my god, I was a bit slow there, but yeah, I just wanted to finish an attempt. There we go. I'll just leave it here just for the sake of everything. Now, let's move back over to the tier list, which is what we're mainly here for. So, there we go. Now, here we go. Magistro. Magistro, however you want to say it. Now, this one, I This one, I'm putting it below WannaCry. Like, before I'd put it above, but reflecting, I just think WannaCry is better. Mainly in terms of, and it's mainly like the gameplay and that does it for me. But I will say, this level is not the worst thing in the world to play. Like, it's mainly just camera stuff. That's really the main thing about it. If the camera controls were done better, I feel like it would be better, but that's really it. And plus, it also does help the fact that I just love the song in the level. Like with Metamorphosis, I wasn't I was just getting sick of the song the more I played it. And I played it for a while. So there's that. Now, now on to next cab soon. I know the comment section wasn't the biggest fan of the fact that this got mythic at first. The more you look at it, it's like, yeah, totally get more of why this got mythic. This level kind of helped start, like, more people to use that, like, cityscape, like, cartoony kind of style. So there's that. So there's that. The coin is rather funny in a way. But I think it's definitely one that pisses off coin grinders, that's for sure. But, ooh, where do I put this? I think this will go bottom of peak for now. We'll see where this all goes later, but yeah, anyway. Now Berserker, we're just gonna get this one out of the way. I'm placing it here. This is going below a lot. This level did win the contest, but I'm placing it in between Neo Zenith and Electric Algo Bloom. Like, it's very hype and all, and it's just, you can get after one practice run, but yeah, it's not really the best level. That's all I'll say. Like, I think some of the other entries could have won. It doesn't mean it's a bad level, though. I think it is really good. It's just, yeah. So there's that. Alright. Hold on, let me just make sure. Okay, I do have it on repeat. Good. So, yeah. With that out of the way, that's all the NCS levels done. Before we go too far, do I want to move anything right now? I could probably move at the end. But yeah, you're making the funkiest gameplay of your life. Very, very curious to see how that's going. Now, here we are with the Space Gauntlet levels. Here we go. This one, these are the most recent, so obviously, as such, I feel like a lot more people are going to feel more strong about some of these right now than they probably would in the future. So we're just gonna go for it. And to start off, we have Cosmic Crush. I think this level looks really good. I definitely... And the song is pretty cool as well. I think there's a lot of stuff that's done right in the level. I just think that its biggest weakness is gameplay. I think there's some areas where the gameplay could be better. But that's really it. Overall, though, I think I'm putting this... Ooh. I'm putting it above Berserker. Yeah, I'm gonna put it above Berserker. So there's that. Now moving on here, we have Hyper Astra. Oh, it's now real quick to balance out the tier list a little bit. I'm just gonna move these two down along with these two down. Just so that way it's a little bit more balanced. There we go. Now, anyway, Hyper Astros or Hyper Charlottes. However you want to say it. I mean, it is easy. Like, especially for an 8-star, but... Yeah, and it's got some cool atmosphere. I just think it's okay. I don't think I'm necessarily the biggest fan of this level. I think it will go... I think it's gonna... Yeah, I would get better in Quabantar. So there's that. Yeah. I'm gonna put it there. Hold on. Yeah, man. Yeah, I need more water. I'll be right back. On the waterfront. Okay, that was a lot faster of a water break than you may think I would have taken. So I'm just going to leave it here on Cube Tapper probably next time. Because I'm probably going to need to get it again. So I'll just leave it here for now and then see where everything goes. But yeah, let's get right back into the tier list. So yeah, we left off on Echo Delta. I placed 2 levels from the Space Gauntlet contest, and that's it. Oh, I accidentally shifted those. Excuse me. Right. Anyway, you're loving the gameplay? Yeah. I am very curious to see where it's going on your end. And yeah, upon further consideration, I am going to move. I'm just going to do a little bit of this. And there we go. I can pass that to if you want. Save it for later. Just not right now. Just continue building if you feel like it. But anyway. Anyway, Echo Delta is where we left off now. Needless to say, this level is very cool. It's got a lot of cool elements, though it suffers from the fact that if you die far... Oh, I also realized I'm not playing any music. But yeah, anyway, Echo Delta. It's a really cool level, but it does suffer from the fact that if you die far in the level, you get set back so far and it can become a bit of a drag to play from zero. Because of the nature of how it is. But it does do a lot of things right. Is the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna put this... I'm putting this above Bussin'. That's what I'm gonna do. Actually, above Exotic Soul. Yeah. There we go. And now... Oh boy, Galactus is the next one. This one... Oh boy. Because you could feel many different ways about this level. It's surprisingly sight-readable despite the fact that it is... Despite the fact that this is literally a whole-ass playable sci-fi movie. Like... It's surprisingly sight-readable. But I know I also... But I know it's also not really my thing as much. Because I like all these levels better. I am gonna put Galactus... I'm gonna put it below Hyper Astralis. Simply because Hyper Astralis I think it's more clean, and it's a level I'd rather play Hyper Astrolus than I'd rather play a Glide. No. Yeah. Maybe, yeah. Would I rather play Galactus or would I rather play Hyper Astrolus? Oh, did not mean to swap those. I think I'll just leave it and then we'll see how it goes. Now, when I was originally first thinking about this idea, there were 3 Space Gauntlet CC levels that I had not beaten prior to starting all this. They were the one that we're about to rank here, Mission Icarus or Mission Icarus, Cosmic Jump, and Cat's Invasion. Those are the 3 levels I had not beaten. So I went ahead and beat them, and needless to say, I have some very fresh opinions on these. Mission Icarus does have some really good song representation, though it's mainly transitions, man. It's mainly transitions. It is, like I said, mainly transitions that bring it down. So it's just, do I think it's, nah, Steph, yeah, yeah, I'll put it above Tower Nair. Top of okay, I guess. Now, 102 Blues. 102 Blues. I think this is a good level. Need per se. I think this is a good level. And I am... Ooh. Do I like it more or less than Cosmic Crush is the thing. I think it is very unique. Yeah, because I'm going to put it above Cosmic Crush mainly for the gameplay aspect. I think this is better to play than Cosmic Crush, so hence why I'm going to put it above. Now, Cosmic Jump, it's rather... This is very much so a modern style level, which I think is pretty cool. However, after recently playing it, like, it's cool on most ends, but it has... There's like at 80%, like this UFO section there, that part is pretty... That part doesn't play very well. Yeah, there's just parts of it that don't necessarily... They don't necessarily hit the bone very well. What am I even saying? They just don't quite hit right, is what I'm trying to say. Now, where am I going to put Cosmic Jump is? It's definitely going here. It can definitely go here. Of sorts. Or does it go? No. No, because it would have to be worse than Kreblintar to go and not Gauntlet worthy. Is the thing. I don't think it necessarily is. I don't think it necessarily is worse than Kreblintar is the thing. I think for gameplay, I think because of some of the gameplay, I'm going to put it below Galactus. And we're just going to leave it at that. Now, moving on to Cat's Invasion. Oh boy. Now, from what I heard, this level used to not have jump indicators, but they were then later added. And the jump indicators did help a lot with this level. It's quite a meme. I wouldn't put it up here, per se. And I do like Mission Icarus better. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in between Bussin' and Uprising. In okay, I guess. So that's like very smack down in the middle. Middle here. Now I can rearrange stuff, like I said. I'll have to figure that out later. And now... Okay, now the next two levels here, a lot of people thought these levels were robbed of the Gauntlet, per se. Now the first one is Vulcan, which this level does look really cool. And the song's like really intense. But besides that, what else does it really have going? And it's got the fake end screen. But besides that, like, what else does it really have going for it? Like, not much, honestly. That's what I think. I don't think it has much besides those aspects. I mean, it is definitely one of the hardest non-demons on this list. This level, I mean, it doesn't help the fact that this level was basically whooping my ass when I was playing from zero, so there's that. But I do think it is better. But I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in between Echo Delta and Exotic Soul. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I guess. Okay, now, speaking of, now, needless to say, when we talk about okay, I guess, this is like one of the big, upon thinking about it was hard to think of it, but then I was thinking of it like that, and this space, I guess, literally okay, I guess. Though I do think it is better than Quebrantar. Yeah, this level's just not really my thing. I don't think it's bad, but it's just not my thing. And it really doesn't help the fact that I am not a fan of the song. And the level is basically built around the song. So if the song's not going to win me over, it's kind of hard to win me over with a lot of the rest of the level. Even though it is super well polished and all, like, it's just not really my thing. That's why it's down. That's why it's in okay, I guess. It's because it's not really my thing. Now, moving on, we have Star Sanctuary, which I think it is a good Gauntlet level. I didn't expect this level to win the contest whatsoever. And yeah, I wasn't really sure, like, but it's like the more I've looked at the level, the more I've appreciated a lot of the details. That's cool. I do like the song used in this level. So that helps out a lot. I also do like Glove Fubbers' style. Very clean. Yeah, this level is relatively easy. Especially in comparison to... So it's like, yeah, Electric Algal Bloom is mainly up here because of gameplay. Like I said. So there's that. And speaking of more gameplay-based levels, the Beyond. Oh boy. We need more levels like these. I'm just putting in a good Gauntlet level. It is so clean. And it's like, and I've gotten to look at more of the level, and it's like, I just appreciate a lot of it. Like, I just like Lyle's stuff. I think Lyle's just a really good create. A really good... Like, I feel like a lot of Lyle's works appeal more to, like... I feel like this level definitely appeals more to people who have played the game for much longer, or like during the older updates. I feel like newer players will not appreciate the Beyond as much. This level's mainly catered to like the older school audience per se. And now time for Jova, which I think is a step up from... I think it's a step up from Quebrantar. But at the same time, I am... But at the same time, I am gonna put this... I am gonna put this in between Bussin' and Cat's Invasion. I think the deco... It shows that Debihan has improved since Quebrantar, for sure. So there's that. And yeah. We are gonna once again balance out the list. We're gonna put Clementar down here, and as much as it probably is gonna hurt not. Do we do it? I feel like we gotta just put Cosmic Jump there instead. There we go. And then while we're at it, let's move Own Display down to Stinker. So, just for a little bit more balance on this list. Now, out of place, if we're talking design and song, I think the gameplay knocks it down a little bit, but it's not really going to affect me as much because I know a lot of people. This level has gotten a lot of hate, mainly for the gameplay. But I think if we're talking like vibe, but this is my list. But this is my list. Like, yeah, like the gameplay is going to be what puts it down a bit here, but the fact that it is, but the song is, I think this song, I think it's one of the best songs out of all the levels on this list. And the level's obviously built around it. Like I said, yeah, the gameplay is the weakest part of it. Like, the designs are really good. It's got really good vibes. Like, the song hard carries just most of the level in general. But yeah, I am going to... Because I will take gameplay into consideration, I'm just going to go ahead and put it... I'm just going to put it in between the Incinerator and the Beyond and Good Gauntlet level. So, yeah. Next Capsule Peak, nothing to do with the topic, but yeah. Yeah, next Capsule is Rare Peak. Okay. Now, Alien Dream Emulator. The more I've looked at this level, it's Kira. This one, I more or less came to expect more from Kira. The more I look at this level, the more that it makes me want to put it in Peak. Is the thing, like... And I'm... Fun fact, I'm pretty sure I actually attempted this, like, the very first time I played it. So there's that. I don't think it's as good as WannaCry. In my opinion, it's like... It might not be as good, like, technically, but overall, I like WannaCry more. Or a little bit, but I do think Alien Dream Emulator, it has some better parts than WannaCry. It could also be because it uses the same song as a very iconic level, so it doesn't hit as hard in a way. But this level does a really good job with its intensity. So yeah, Alien Dream Emulator. I mean, let's just face it. Because we're at the end of the tier list here, most of these are all going. They're all shooting up the ranks. Needless to say, Final Orbit, we're gonna... Ooh. Yeah, I know people complain about the gameplay. I don't think the gameplay's that bad. And I've actually beaten it more, and it's like I appreciate the gameplay more the more I played it. That interesting. Yeah. Final orbits go in here. I'm going to put, and then Aperture I'm putting here. And then, yeah, because we know. Here, mainly putting it here because of the 3D. Because of the 3D part, oh my lord. And it's got a lot of like really cool theming, and I don't actually mind the first part. I know a lot of people don't really like playing it, but couldn't appreciate like the quick sync things. So there's that. Space-time continuum. I'm gonna put this. It does look really cool. I'm gonna put this actually below WannaCry. In a way, simply because I just prefer playing WannaCry over Space-Time Continuum. Now, fun fact, this Space-Time Continuum did get nerfed. Plus it also got some gameplay changes at the end. So, it plays, so for people that complained about the gameplay before, I'll just tell you, you're probably going to like it a lot more now. Out of Place also... Yeah, Out of Place also got a gameplay update. Well, not really. It just... The swing is indicated better now. And also the percentage bar is fixed. Plus also the dash orb. It's that one dash orb that turned black with like the transition. It just it doesn't do that anymore. It just shows its true self. So it's more variable. And then Aperture recently had a pink pad added to that at the very end of the of the second part, which is better for music sync. So I think that's just better. Now moving on. Now, moving on to Kisaragi. Oh boy, I think this is good. But I think second place is quite a bit high. This level, unlike other levels, which had... This level's biggest flaw, in my opinion, actually is the deco. I think the deco... For me, I just feel like it's like in some areas like way too bright. It just feels like a massive spam of like glow and particles. That's really it. I just feel like it could do with less glow and maybe less particle usage in some areas because it looks a bit messy in some areas and also looks very unpolished deco-wise. But I do think it has some really good ideas going on that end. Yeah. I don't know if it's like... I think also the shaders play a part into it as well. But yeah. My biggest flaw with Kisaragi is the deco, but besides that, everything else just screams good Gauntlet level. So there's that. I'm gonna put it... Yeah. Gameplay is what... In Son and like... is helped save it quite a lot in a lot of ways. Like... Yeah, I'm putting Kisaragi at the bottom of good Gauntlet level. Is what I'm going to do. And then, Abducted. This won the contest. I know that people like this level. I know people don't like this level. But, what do I think of it? This level has made me laugh so many times. And... It's got quite a meme factor to it. Like, this executes its meme factor better than Bussin' IMO. And as such, I am putting this above Magistro, and that will do it. Now, I want to see, in hindsight, yeah, I feel like I ranked Hyper Astralis a bit too high. So I'm going to put it here. And let me see if there's anything else I'm willing to knock down or just switch around. Yeah. Oh my god. Well, yeah, at the top here. Yeah, Neo Zenith, I think. Neo Zenith, I think I'm gonna swap Neo Zenith and 102 Blues. I think I'll do that. And then I think besides that, yeah, I think you're back. Yeah, I've added everything, but yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there for this list. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Man, yeah. So there we go. That is my list right here. Let me see what this. Oh, yeah, I can just. Yeah, I see. Okay, yeah, and then I'll just. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Let me download this image. There we go. And then just... We're just gonna save it. It'll let me... Oh yeah, the site is loading. It's just... It can be very slow. Oh, the song's not over. It appears I've already created this tier list. Aw, man. Well, at least have the image. So that's all that matters. I can at least... post this, because this VOD, I'm definitely posting the VOD on the YouTube. After this, I'll wait like a day before I post the VOD on YouTube, but yeah, it's really about it. I'm just gonna let the button masher song play out. It's almost done. But yeah, I think we're ready to move on to the Tower Secret ending. Made by Colin and a bunch of others. This was Colin's contribution to April Fool's Day. Yeah, so I think we're pretty much ready to go. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do... Yeah, I'm just gonna real quick on my end change a few things here. Yeah, go into... Where are my where are... Maybe I don't find it here, but actually, yeah, let's do this. Oh, just play my... But yeah, I'm just gonna change the pinned comment here. Oh wait, is it gonna let me? Hold on, let me see. It's not pasting. Shoot, hold on. Yeah, let me just hop on. Let's hop on here. I'll just do it from here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I tried to access chat there. I tried to type in chat from OBS, but it just wasn't working. So I just went on to. So I just had to pull up Twitch itself to do it. But yeah, with that said, I am gonna go get more water, and then I am gonna be back. Right, I'm back. With the wire, hope I'm hoping it's not gonna come out of my system that fast, but we'll see how it all goes. Anyway, so let's get right on into it. So, as you can see here, The Tower's Secret Ending by Colin. There's the levels here on his account and also in this list. So, you may recall his April Fool's video where he showed like secret endings to all of these. I don't exactly remember all of them, but funny enough, Foolish Shower, Deep Sewers, and Lost Cellar, they all got featured. But then the last one, Sneaky Hollow, this got legendary. Very weird how you have 3 features in the legendary, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'm ready to play them. I want to play them. I've been wanting to play these now. I actually haven't played platformers that much lately. Granted, the part of it is... we'll see how things go within the next few weeks, but I'm hoping to get a new keyboard, is where I'm at. I'm hoping... and... So by the end of the month, we'll see if I get a new keyboard or not. If I don't, then I'll just stick through with what I have. But anyway, so we're gonna essentially do like that little fake out here from what Colin said in his video to activate the secret way to start, because we need to do this in true fashion. We're gonna head to the cellar to do so, and yeah.
You shouldn't be here.
Random guy will see my mind. Woolsey? Yeah, I always say we'll see a lot, but yeah, we're not gonna worry about like, yeah, we're not gonna worry about anything else, because we're just gonna do the thing that Colin said in this video with, like, activate a secret way. Oh boy. Remember when all of this was new and was like super hard and difficult?
I'm warning you.
Couldn't be me. I don't know why I'm trying to get these coins. But yeah, we're just gonna get to the part that Colin said is like the first thing you do in his video. Here we go. So here we go.
Your power is meaningless.
Yep. Well met? Oh no, another time then. Not well met. That's the other one. Right, anyway, so what Colin said in his video, it's essentially like the fake way to activate the secret way. It's like if you pick up the bomb and pause like within like frames, something like that, you would essentially like quote unquote activate the secret way, the secret ending. Yeah. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and do it. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So it's like hopefully I picked up the bomb. If I didn't, that'd be embarrassing. But yeah, and then he said you exit the level, and then But anyway. So that's me kind of doing like the little intro to all this, and now let's get into it. Tower secret ending. Starting off here, we have the Foolish Tower. Let's just start. So I have the bomb. Here, this is different from usual. I have watched the video, but there's some aspects that I might not remember. This part, I do remember. So, what you have to do, you have to get in here, and you have to plant a bomb right here. You have to plant the bomb right there, and here you go. It's time to start the secret way. Now, I don't actually know how hard this part is. Oh, there we go. Just wait for next cycle. There we go. My goal is not to speedrun. I'm just here to play all of these parts. There we go. This part is rather is much harder than the... not that much harder. But then we enter the door here. Spyro, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, and here we are. The power generator. We just flick this switch. Oh boy! We have disabled all the power. Now we're going to go back and everything is going to be off. Here we are. Next checkpoint. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Now we essentially have to go all the way back to the start. No more fireballs. We can just fall down like that. And just... Oh, I'm bad. That's a death that I shouldn't have gotten there. That's a bad death. But anyway. Let's go ahead and just... There we go. And all the way down the ladder. And here we are. Back at the main path here. Oh boy, these are so free right now. But, okay, here's where... Yep. It doesn't feel that hard. Right, anyway. Now we get to here. Obviously, jump over. And we don't have to worry about these. But yeah, as part of this like secret ending that's like kind of going on. Yeah. By the way, you cannot get up there, even if you tried. So yeah, I think this. Yeah, that's the first level done. That was rather easy. Right, let's go. And I'm gonna go ahead and just claim our quest. Nope, not daily. There is still no new daily, unfortunately. Now we're gonna move on to the deep sewers. So here we go. Now this one I don't remember as much. Deep sewers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're just gonna fall and we're gonna play a whole new level. Here we go. Right, let's do this. Blimey. Oh yeah, here we go. This part's actually pretty cool though. There we go. Oh, I'm an idiot for not realizing that. Yeah, let's just be patient this time. There we go. Jump over that, and there we go. Next, that part down. Jump now! And jump across these boxes. But what we want to do, instead of... we want to get this checkpoint. There we go. So now if we die here... yep, like we did there. Now we spawn there. So there we go. That's why you want the checkpoint. In case you die. Like an idiot, like I did. Right, anyway, there we go. On to the next part. This is not going to take me as much time as I thought it would at this rate. I basically dedicated a whole stream segment to this. Alright, anyway, checkpoint secured. Woo! At first when I see the colon figure, I was like, this is weird, and then my mind think for the first time and said, wait, people hacked the game and copied those levels a bunch of times, and this is not in the fucking editor, yeah. Yeah, that is totally a thing. I'm pretty sure how they made these was they essentially got a copy from the Rob's Fault account and then just did a ton of editing to make these a reality. But anyway, we move forward through this pipe. We just did all that basic platforming right there. And then we move on to this little section here. Don't jump, otherwise you're gonna die because there's spikes on the ceiling and spikes are bad. And we're just gonna wait a cycle. We don't need to rush this. And I'm gonna die anyway because I'm bad at video games. Oh my lord. We just make that box fall for us to traverse. Then we see it all the way over there. Well, a little bit of a play-by-play analysis on the whole situation. And yeah, just take your time. No need to rush. I failed this jump last time, but I'm not going to do it again. And I was so close to the switch. And I just die like a dummy. Yep, I'm just being stupid now. Let's just actually get past this now. There we go. Get the box landing downward, and then just... oh, I could have sent it. I was just a little bit of a pussy there. But there we go. Alright. What's that? Oh my god, what am I doing? Bro. That's just not how you play video games. This is basic platforming and I'm being an absolute failure right now. Like, it's not that hard. Right, anyway. Let's actually game for once, and... yeah, we can take our time again. But just as long as we make the jump, that's all that really matters. We can be up there for now, but at the end of the day, it's not really... like, it's not going to do anything, because we need to activate that switch to make these platforms move. And now we can traverse our way across and just finish it off with a few simple jumps like that. And we're good to go. We're through this new part of the sewers. Oh, wait, we get to go up an elevator again? Yeah, let's go! It's not that hard, my mind. Well, it is a hard 5-star. This is a 6 moon, not even a... yeah. Anyway, the world of the bombs, what you do is you simply just go up here. And there we go. That is the level complete. Oh my god, why am I... I'm not gonna... I can try and improve these times in the future. I might as well, since I already did that. Anyway, Lost Cellar. Let's do this. This is 7 moons, so... here we are. Yep. We're back. At the top of the tower. This is probably going to be the hardest one. Good day, you. How can I be of assistance? Well, I'm going to need you to... Yeah. There we go. We get rid of that guy. And we move forward. Come again. Yeah. Making the original part of the background. Not sure why I did. Oh yeah, this part. Yeah, you need to go all the way down to the bottom, and then there we go. Just there you go. And then we just play around with these parts. I think this is definitely going to be the hardest part so far. Oop, need to play a little bit closer there, and then just jump across all these, and then just let these fall all across. There we go. Checkpoint reached. That checkpoint really wasn't that hard, but it's only going to get harder from here, and I supposedly need to not play like a dumbass. So, there we go. Oh, I actually made it, and then what's wrong with me? Apparently, it was at least enough to get me through this without having to do much. But yeah, now it's going to start to get a lot harder from here on out. We just make this platform fall, which will do something in the next section. There we go. Now we move forward, and then we just... Oh yeah, we need to lower these orbs. So that way we have 2 yellow orbs, and then bam, bam. There we go. We're through the yellow orbs. And then we just... Lower jump! And then lower jump, 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 and jump! Just full yeet send. Full yeet send to victory. We're just going to let these platforms fall a little bit, so that way we got a nice little space to jump to, and there we go. Yeah, lack of checkpoints we see. And then we just let this fall. Yeah, there we go. We made it through. And is that it? Is that seriously it? Bro. Wow. I fully just speedran that. My God, what is wrong with me? I thought it was going to take me a lot longer. Anyway, Sneaky Hollow. Here we go. It's boss time. Oh boy. Woo! Well, let's do this. Sneaky Hollow. Yeah, we're in a different part of the place now. We just fall right down, and then oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, these balls, those things are falling. Oh, you see? Oh, we can't get through it right now, unfortunately. But with the power of just... Oh my God, not like that. But if we get up like that, we can surely pass these spike balls like that. I just cut it real close there. But then if we just jump over all of these, just wait one more cycle and not be a dumbass like that, then we'll be through to the next checkpoint. I just need to get all the way back there now because I was an idiot and just totally did not play well there. Patience is key to all of this. That's what they say. Just patience is the best virtuistic kind of skill you can have. And we're just gonna take the long way around now this time. Now we become a ball again. Let's go. Now we just follow our spiky ball brethrens all the way back down to here. And we can now pass, and down we go. But with the pooper of my mind, friends, oh my God, yeah. Now we're back to here. Before we couldn't pass because we were cute, but now we're allowed in the secret room where all the balls where all these spiky ball friends live. Now we actually go into the sewers here, pop out the other side. Oh, yeah, this part. So we gotta flick this lever here. Got a box here. We gotta get a diamond sword. Oh boy, the bat's woken up. Oh my lord. Did I miss something? Then we flick up. Yeah, I just need to flick the lever there. But anyway, he's back up in his cage and now he can pass. And yeah, thank you for helping me with that little quest there. Oh boy. I totally missed something and I have to go all the way back. Ooh, I am not very happy with myself on that one. But now we know what to do here. So we flick this lever to get the box down there. We then smash the box open with our diamond sword, waking the bat up. Go around! Flick the lever again. Oh boy, we just hit him. He's gonna fire. He's just gonna send the fireball down that way. We go around this end, grab the key, and we're through. I think we were supposed to go up here. Or I guess not. Oh boy. Yep, we were supposed to stop here. Oh, we become a jetpack for the first time. Oh, that wall is chasing us. Oh my lord. Oh boy, we just gotta treat this like as if we were a normal ship. Oh boy, oh boy, the 2 squares. This part is randomized indeed. Oh boy, deadlock boss fight inbound. Oh boy. Oh my god. Why did Rob hide a deadlock boss fight there? Who knows? Well, anyway, here we are with all the stars and the diamonds and the moons. This is very deceiving though, as there's lightning bolts all around. Well met indeed, as Dash is back, and this time he wants to kill us. We really should have just bombed him all along, you know. He totally deserved it at the end of the day. Because now because in reality he just wants to kill us. Oh boy. Oh, okay, I'm a dumbass. Let's just restart this and not be dumb. There we go. And this time we got a new attack to deal with. Yeah! Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, here comes a swarm of bombs. Stay underneath. Oh, we mistimed it. I didn't know you can mistime it. It's just like this. It's just like that other boss fight. Oh, stay underneath the platform. Oh boy. Oh boy, not these guys again. Oh, but they're easy to dodge. And here come the bottom spikes. Stay above. Oh boy! Bombs away! There we go. Bam! There we go. We timed that one right. Oh, here come these guys again. Who really aren't gonna do anything. There we go. Now, a little beam! Oh my lord, how you hit me there. Alright, anyway, we gotta start this over again. Oh boy. No wonder why it's an 8 moon. Aw man, just shut the fuck up. That's all I want you to do. Right, well anyway. These things are super easy to dodge. Oh, and so is this laser. Just stay underneath. And we're good. Oh boy, here comes the sea of bombs. And there we go. We just gotta time this right. Bam! We missed. Too early. Oh man, yeah, I think it's best we restart. Because that was an embarrassment of an attempt. We really just need to have another checkpoint in this area. My god, that is an unfair sequence of events. Why would you do that? My god. You really were just an asshole for that one. Oh, man. Not again!
No.
Shut up, Rattle Dash. Oh, man. Okay, these things are easy to dodge. Woo! Okay, there we go. At least we didn't get that stupid sequence before. Like we did before. And here's the real bomb. He's a billion years away. Somebody gets a lead! Oh my god. I'm an idiot. I am just a straight up idiot. I probably need to... I probably need to just lock in at this point. Because I should have had this beat. Because in hindsight, I probably could be doing a lot better now than I am right now. But I was just going way too fast before, is the thing. You know, gotta add a little bit of suspense. Like we can't just God Gamer the whole thing, otherwise that'd just be boring content. We gotta get stuck at some point, and this is the level to get stuck on indeed. This is the part to get stuck on. Ooh. Oh boy! Oh boy, here we gotta wait again until he comes. Hiya! Bam! There we go. Oh boy, here we go. Phase 2 is upon us! Oh boy, these blocks, you really remember them from the secret hollow? There we go. Oh boy. You really just trying to... Oh boy, but we gotta get through that part fast. That really wasn't that hard whatsoever. Oh, there's a block up there. Can't really get to. Clubstep monster. Now we make our way to the next segment. We are now a robot. And now he is getting angry at us. Here we go. Next phase. The spiky balls. You may remember those. From that very first part of the secret hollow. Oh boy, and now he's just throwing spikes randomly. Oh boy. Okay, okay. Well, these attacks are random. So now we... Okay. So we get this phase now. So there are checkpoints in between phases. That's good to know. Oh boy. And now we have to do a freaking oh my god. Gotta go eat. No worries. But anyway, we gotta go ahead and deal with the Sans Undertale boss fight. The Sans boss fight thingamabobs. I need to get better at those jumps. God, I'm just trying to, you know, unleash my inner, like, just tutorial guider. Oh boy, he's bouncing like crazy. There we go. I just got. Oh, he's dropping bombs again, except this time they were just all in one area. They weren't really that hard to deal with. Oh boy! Oh, this time around I gotta fly! I gotta fly! I gotta make it in time before it explodes! Bam! There we go. That's one attack down. Oh, but he's angry. Oh yeah, I remember the next part. And the next part is really hard. It does get harder. Oh boy, not Sans Undertale boss fight. I swear to God, if I have to restart all of this. Oh my lord. Oh, he's bouncing all over the place again. Oh, look at that. Oh, oh yeah, I forgot. You don't have to wait. You just immediately grab it and then you start going. Bam! There we go. Okay, yeah, so it does restart. You have to do all this again. At least good to know. Oh boy! I got a little bit too close to comfort there. These spikes combined with the Sans Undertale thing. Okay, this... Oh my god. If those spikes weren't there, I was hesitant because of them. It would be a lot easier. Or, I'm not sure if it's Undertale. Oh my god, that is cruel! Okay. I'm at least not speedrunning this part. It's just like the Cursed Thorn again. It's just like first time playing the Cursed Thorn. Oh my god, those spikes! I wanna kill them. Jesus. Ugh, there we go. Sans part passed. We have successfully passed the Sans Undertale part. He's gonna start bouncing again, isn't he? No, it's the bombs. Yeah, up we go! Bam! Got him. Yeah, I really am just trying to put on this stupid oh my god, that's just me being bad, apparently. Thank God in Jump Shash, you got infinite lives as long as you just beat the level, you're all good. You stop on your own terms. The game doesn't stop for you. Oh boy! Ooh, that was a bit close there, but we're all good. Yeah, take this all the way up. Oh boy. Oh boy! There we go. Got him. Once. We can do that part easily. It's just... we need to get to the next part, which I just need to be better at video games to do that. And indeed I am... Okay, game there, but... It's... Okay, yeah, these things are moving faster now. The Sans... Woo! The Sans attacks. Oh! Okay, it's this thing again. Okay, that really wasn't that hard. Ooh! There we go, let's... Oh yeah, this is the UFO spam! Oh my god! Brother. Now I have to do all this again. Bro, I'm probably gonna need a... You know what? If I don't pass this attempt, If I don't pass this attempt, I'm just gonna take a bathroom break and then I'll be back. That's what I'll do. Oh wait, it did stop me. It did save me here. Woo! Bam! Get out of here! Oh boy. Final phase time! This it? Oh my god. I know I did say that, but... I feel like I got one more attempt at me, you know? Oh my god, no! I hate that combo! Why would you put the spikes down with the jumpy thing? I also hate it with the sands jumps, though that is not as bad. Okay, respawn me at the UFO bit. Okay, I'm just... Alright, I'm back. Oh, hopefully I can get through this now.
Buns?
Yeah. I just need to get back into it. I should probably walk in here. Instead of just going full on cringy, like one of those kinds of guys. But you know, it's all a bit at the end of the day, like, oh my, it's not be bad. That's more or less just to do something a little bit different than just sit here and just focus all the time right now. Like, keep things a little bit different on the commentary end, like something that typically don't do in situations like these, but it's like I might as well. Bam! There we go. Alright. Finally we can do this phase again. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Oh my, what is that combo? There's some combos and timing, stuff like that, that I just will not understand sometimes. Oh my god, like that one! The spike, like that combo. The thing about the Cursed Thorn, that one, a lot of the stuff is like rather consistent. This one, this boss fight just feels pure RNG. Like how a lot of boss fights typically are, but just Rob is a little bit special when making the Cursed Thorn. It's like, it's cool, but it's also infuriating sometimes. And like right now, it's a little bit infuriating because I'm not winning, but it's all good. Oh man. Bro, that's just me being bad at video games and just panicking because of the bombs! Not the bombs, and I'm just sucking now. Oh man. Yeah, I need to figure out how the checkpoint system works on this one. Oh my god, this one would be worth going back to try and get a better time for. Okay, that's actually not that bad. Oh boy! Oh boy! He's bouncing again! We just dodged that bounce, and then... Okay, there come the bombs! That means... it's time to go! Gotta see where checkpoints happen. There we go. Woo! Oh boy. Oh boy. What's the next attack? Not the bouncies! Okay, there we go. At least the spikes are gone now. Oh boy! There we go. Bombs away! We get to do a new part finally! We fly again!
Another time.
Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, that is cruel. Shut up! No, I could hit the R key.
Tell your friend.
My god, I'm just sucking at the boss fight. That's all it is. I'm just so... I could move beforehand. Yeah, I feel like I'm just pinning myself in the corner in those situations. When I'm having to deal with both the sand Undertale thing and at the same time. And then that time I move and then I freaking... Oh my lord! Jesus Christ, why have I still not done this? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh he is.
Perhaps another.
Okay. This is at least a medium demon, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's like the boss fight is just a lot harder than everything else. Everything else is just really easy. This boss fight is quite the difficulty spike. Like, everything else about this has been easy. It's just the boss fight. It was like, okay. Oh my god. What am I doing? Oh boy. Okay, I got distracted because I looked at chat. My god, I shouldn't do that. But also the Sans Undertale thing combined with the spikes there, not like... Oh my god, if I wouldn't have moved to the freaking side, I could have survived that. Holy. Well, I can at least safely say, like, I'm free to end stream after I beat this. Based on the length that we've been going. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a lot harder than the other jetpack flying up part from before. I got... Oh my... Bro, I didn't realize there were going to be two of them coming at the same time. My god, I also looked at chat again, which I shouldn't do. Oh boy, okay, there we go. I at least full sent it beforehand there. That's good. Spiky balls. These things are like some of the easiest things in the whole boss fight. Dodge. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Holy! But this time he was waiting for us. And now we got a speed run all the way up. Oh boy. Yeah, this is really goddamn tight. And I don't know if I'm going to make it in time. Oh boy, it's back to where it all began in the cellar. And he's dead. And we beat the level.
Financially recover from this.
Yeah, this is going to be hard for you to recover from because I beat you. Woo! I definitely need to go back and re-speedrun this. This one also... Sneaky Hollow has 3 coins, apparently. I don't know why. But yeah, we can... But yeah, like I said, were the coins? Yeah, no idea. I'll have to look them up, but... There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to do that right now. But yeah, there we go. That is the Tower Secret ending done. Right there. Just a little fun bonus side quest that I just wanted to do. Can I try the funky level you were creating? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Did you... Oh yeah, I remember this time. I'm not going to fall for it again. But yeah, is it up right now? Oh, Well, we'll just wait. Oh, okay, it's in chat. Alright. Let's go ahead. Oh, it's unlisted? Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Alright. Oh, shoot, it didn't copy paste. Let me do the thing that I did before. Head to my Twitch to... Yeah, because if I do it from OBS, it just doesn't work. If I try and just open it up through OBS, it just doesn't work. So that's why. Warning, it's strange? Yeah. Yeah, hold on real quick. Let me just close. There we go. Now let me just do BAM! There we go. So I did everything that I need to do. Clank. Yeah, so this will be the last thing I do, and then I'm ending stream. I'm just gonna call it there. But yeah, I'm gonna... Looks like this is a classical, so I'm just gonna move my mic back to how I had it before, and I'm gonna get the SEO device ready, and we'll be good to go. Here we go. Oh, okay. I'm just bad. Oh. Apparently I'm relying too much on music sync right now. I could probably just do it in practice and then try and be in normal, but yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Yeah. Because oh, I see what you did. Oh, yeah, it's like a sequence of like three clicks. There's a lot of buffers, apparently. Like, okay. Okay, I see. Yeah, I see what you did with the green portal there. So you are required to click the blue or otherwise. Oh my god. Yeah, I know how you do it. I just was sucking, apparently. I mean, you know this gameplay. Little clicks, yeah, it's micros! Alright, anyway, let's see if I can beat this. But yeah. You know this gameplay better than me, see, so... I'm essentially just playtesting it for you. I don't have to be... Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it a crack and then... Oh my, yeah, it's just that! If I can just pass 61, I've done it. Yeah, I feel like... Maybe it's a skill issue thing. You're gonna fix that ship. Yeah. Hey, hey. I'm at least... when are you gonna get people to playtest your stuff for you? Like, this is good playtesting that you got it's at least good that I'm now officially a playtester. Apparently. I don't know, but yeah, I think you got some good stuff going. Yeah, I want to give that ship one more crack. Oh my, I think I need to click faster. That's what I need to do. You use the free mode in a weird way. Yeah, I don't think I was really noticing that. Oh my god. Maybe I don't know what happened there, but... There we go. Okay. We're gonna fix transitions. Yeah, alright. Well, yeah, I think that was a good little experiment. Thank you for that. I'm not sure if you're gonna remove it or not, but yeah, I think hopefully this playtesting will help you with what you could possibly improve, but I think with all that said and done, I am gonna go ahead and end stream right here. Yeah, so I did my tier list, and I did go ahead and beat the Tower Secret ending. That's pretty much all I wanted to do. Yeah, you're welcome, C. But yeah, hopefully next stream I'm gonna be back on Fairy Dust. I think this was a good break from that, because I was really stressing out hard on that end before. But yeah, with all that being said, that is going to be it for today. I am not sure when I'm going to be live again. I'm glad I got to do something a little bit different, because I mainly just been like beating levels recently, and I haven't really... I mainly play classic, so it's nice to do some that wasn't as reliant on playing the game, along with also being able to do a little bit of platformer mode as well, because I mainly play classic levels. I played platformers back when 2.2 first came out, but then I stopped playing them, and I haven't played much since, so it's good to be playing them a little bit more, excuse me, a little bit more again. But yeah, with all that said, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.